Certain local media outlets reported today that Lord Naseby, the president of the all-party British Sri Lanka parliamentary group in the UK Parliament, issued a statement on Sri Lanka with reference to the recently concluded 40th sessions of the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva. According to the report, the statement says that Lord Naseby thinks Sri Lanka's statement at the UNHRC to be balanced, authoritative, measured, challenging and utterly professional, and is backed up by irrefutable facts and figures. Furthermore, media quote Lord Naseby's statement mentioning his feeling of pride over Sri Lanka's foreign minister deciding to include as one of 3 important annexes the House of Lords debate he initiated and led in the House of Lords on the 12th of October in 2017. He also expresses his vindication about persevering for over 2 years to extract under a Freedom of Information inquiry the dispatches of Lieutenant Colonel Gash, the UK's military attaché in Colombo, who saw the war firsthand. Lord Naseby is quoted as saying that it is these dispatches that prove beyond any doubt that there never was a policy to kill Tamil civilians and that the civilian casualties were only around 5,500 at most. The report goes on to mention 3 important issues highlighted by Lord Naseby in his statement. First, he refers to the UN report 40/L.1, the consensus resolution on Sri Lanka that was adopted by the United Nations Human Rights Council without a vote. Commenting on it, he highlights the report as saying, quote, noting with appreciation the return of some private land, unquote. On the topic, Lord Naseby quotes Sri Lanka's foreign minister as saying that 92.16% of land have been released and it is hardly some, realistically most. Secondly, he says that from the same resolution document on page 3 reference is made to a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. He adds, quote, surely the UN, for its part, will have to put forward proposals of how to get persons like Mrs. Adele Balasingham and other senior LTT officers settled in UK, Canada, USA or elsewhere to fully cooperate if a Truth and Reconciliation mechanism is to happen, unquote. Finally, Lord Naseby says that in Sri Lanka's foreign minister's statement, he refers to considerable unevenness in the standards of proof applied to the government of Sri Lanka compared to those applied to the unsubstantiated allegations made by Sri Lanka's detractors. On the topic, Lord Naseby is quoted in his statement as saying how right the foreign minister was to raise this issue, and it is really high time that the claim of 40,000 civilians killed was expunged from the records.